Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, you know this don't work. Let's get open for business and let's wake up for football gods. Here we go. I'm actually getting set up for my live stream. I'm going to kick off in about an hour from now. Watching the game. Now, I can't show the game directly. I know everybody would like to who doesn't get it, but unfortunately, you just can't do that. But this is going to be, preseason is practice basically, not real games, but practice. You want to get some work in. You want to get back healthy. You don't want to lose any players for the season, but I'd like to see Dak in there for a series or two, maybe the first quarter, and just see him go out there, get a good drive, end in an end, in the end zone. In fact, I'd love to see him just have one drive, end in the end zone, and get moving on to next week. I just think it's important to get some work in, and you can't play scared. I don't think Carson Wentz is going to actually play at all this preseason because they've literally lost two backup quarterbacks. They signed Luke McCown, and they're worried. They're really worried about keeping quarterbacks upright. So I understand the philosophy of keeping guys in bubble wrap, but I still believe that you need to play some people just so they get some time out there on the field and things. It looks like it's just going to be me. Michael should be here. He's on his way back from visiting his grandparents and stuff. But because it's such a late game, E2 Blue, he's a family man. He's got to take care of the new baby and the wife and stuff. And I'm hoping I'll be able to stay awake. I could not sleep last night. After finding out around midnight that Zeke Elliott was on a plane back to Dallas, and that has been confirmed, that he is in fact back in Dallas, and that his training staff came with them. So read into that what you will. Hopefully this means when the Cowboys get back this weekend from Oxnard, that maybe Monday, Tuesday, they go in, they hammer out a deal and get him on the field because it's important. I always talk about Dak Prescott and our quarterback and defend him. I don't talk about Zeke Elliott as much as I do Dak because he doesn't need defending. Everybody looks at it and says he's the whole team, and they're not making up stories of, why he's a bum kind of a deal. So that's why I deal with that. But tonight, I want to see what my defensive secondary does. Last week, we started to get some hints and seeing some of the evolution of some of these guys under Chris Richard. You started seeing Jordan Lewis making some plays, so he's not going to be going anywhere. You saw Antonio Brown. Anthony Brown, excuse me, it's been a long day. Anthony Brown make a few plays here and there, and Awuzie made two really lights out plays in there. So if we can see that secondary come on and get that pass rush going, it could be big. So I'm going to be definitely watching the play in the trenches. Now, some of these other offensive linemen are going to get some work, and because Tyron Smith's back's flaring up, because we know Zach Martin's back is flaring up, because we know Travis Frederick is, coming back from the syndrome, you may look at the Cowboys keeping an extra man, and it's going to be real important to see how an Xavier Salafalo, and I know I messed up his name, plays tonight, how well Joe Looney plays when he's back in there, and of course how the governor starts playing. I thought at some point that we might think about the possibility of maybe trading La'el Collins, but with health already being an issue, you got to hold on to him and make sure that he plays lights out, so hopefully we can get a compensatory pick. So those are the things that I'm going to be looking for tonight. Like I said, I'm hoping that we'll see our offense do better in the red zone. I'm sick and tired of hearing all these damn trolls talking about my Cowboys, talking about my quarterback, talking about the offensive play calling, about not getting into the red zone and things. And that one troll dude that just keeps constantly talking about how every other team is scoring touchdowns every time they touch the football. I'm like, are you watching the same preseason games I am? Because I don't see that. But we'll have that and a lot more. We'll probably kick off about half hour, 15 minutes before the game does. So be sure to tune in. We'll be setting up right now and getting ready. I need to go cook some wings because I'm superstitious. I'm Mark Holmes, and make sure you come back for the live stream. I'll see you soon.